Found her in the Uinta Mountains.
Maya was first reported missing yesterday morning after leaving her family's campsite to go to the bathroom. This afternoon, she was spotted by a helicopter, a DPS chopper overhead, and rescued.
While Maya is safe, two other Utah families still waiting and hoping that they'll get to see their missing loved ones again.
We do have team coverage of Utah's missing, and we'll get to those stories in just a minute. First, though, Brian Will spoke to Maya right after she was rescued and has the very latest details.
Tonight, a happy ending for this family after Maya was found 25 hours after she went missing. Search and rescue operations took place here with trucks, teams of people, and even a helicopter.
I think I started flagging them down.
Two horse teams go in on one on the Uinta County Trailhead, one on the West Fork of the White River Trailhead. We also flew in 4 different ground teams to look for her, and we also used some civilians up there that were up in the area.
I went to the bathroom, and then on the way back I got lost.
14-year-old Maya spent hours alone in these woods after she got lost during her family camping trip. She was last seen Thursday morning.
I found some trail and it had like a sign at the top, and then I decided that that would be probably the most likely spot for me to be found because my grandpa knows a lot of the trails, so I thought he would be able to find me there. And so I just hung out there, and then I just slipped on a rock.
As her family searched and prayed, Maya spent hours waiting to get rescued.
There was this rock, and I was like trying to get my legs inside of my shirt because it was so cold, and so I was having to lay my head on the rock but keep my feet balanced somehow. That was fun.
Just after 1 on Friday, she was spotted by this helicopter at a section of trails that goes in a 4-mile circle. A place where people have gone missing before, says Captain John Crowley. Thankfully, this case, though, ended with a family rejoicing.
She was safe, sound, a little sunburned, one drink of water, but good spirits, laughing, joking with us, everything else.
It's pretty wonderful. A lot of hugs.
The captain also tells me when it comes to safety and also getting found in situations like this, if you get lost, go to an empty field, and that way a helicopter can see you instead of being in the trees or on the trails. Reporting in Duchesne County, Brian Will, KUTV 2 News.
I was really concerned about where her boy is and what's happened to his body.
It has now been more than 20 years since 12-year-old Garrett Bardsley disappeared in the Uinta Mountains. Back in August of 2004, Garrett was camping with Boy Scouts when he left a lake and headed back to the campsite. Nobody has seen him since. In the months that followed, thousands of people searched for him. This remains an unsolved case to this day.
In just a few days from today, it will be 21 years since Garrett vanished.
Yeah, tonight, 2 News' Leslie Duarte spoke to Garrett's father about what life has been like since his son's mysterious disappearance. Leslie?
Mark, Heidi, it's certainly a horrible and painful situation for the family to go through. 21 years later, no answers to what happened to Garrett, but the family tells me they've turned that pain into purpose and started helping others.
That's one thing I wished I would never have done with Garrett, was let him go back by himself. The wilderness in those areas is not a place that you should go by yourself.
Kevin Bardsley remembers the day his son, 12-year-old Garrett, went missing in the Uinta Mountains.
21 years and we haven't found anything.
On August 20th, 2004, Garrett and his father were fishing at Kubrant Lake in the Uinta Mountains with fellow Boy Scouts. Garrett's shoes and socks got wet and he walked back to the campsite to change. That was the last time he saw his son. The weeks ahead, hundreds searched the backcountry, but Garrett was gone.
What could have possibly happened to him?
They don't know. They really don't. He could have hid in a crevice or something, in a crack, or he could be way outside the box, outside of where we searched.
How have you and your family coped with this loss of your son?
We try to find ways to give back, especially to those that have sacrificed so much for us. That's why the Garrett Bardsley Foundation was formed.
In 2005, his father started the Garrett Bardsley Foundation.
We've built 3 schools in Ecuador with that foundation, and we also have a major search effort that helps in searching, especially for situations like this.
And to families with missing loved ones, Kevin says
they should keep praying and doing everything they can and realize that the men and women that are up there and the dogs and others, that they're doing everything they can.
Kevin says the foundation also helps in search and rescue when they are asked to by authorities. Reporting in Utah County, Leslie Duarte, KUTV 2 News.
Leslie, thank you. You can watch this full story from Christina Flores on the search for Garrett Bardsley when it happened right after he disappeared. It is now on our 2 News YouTube page.
All right.